Let's have a look at some options for adding low end to a track. I've got a pre-master here that to me just sounds a little bit thin. Let's have a listen. You can hear there isn't a lot of weight, not much sort of thump or thickness to the low frequencies at all. The content sounds like it's there, like there's a kick drum, there's a bass drum. Just sounds like we need to give it a bit more support just to bring it out in the low frequencies a little bit. So we can explore some options for achieving that. Let's start off just first with Logic's stock console EQ. So this is their emulation of a Neve 1073. It's a pretty decent emulation for just a stock emulation. So what we have here is a low frequency shelf. So let's just add some frequencies and see how it sounds. 60 Hertz. Bring it up to 100 Hertz. Let's even try a little bit further. It's definitely thickening the bass. The kick feels like it's got a bit more of a thump to it as well. It's not bad. In a way, the downsides with low frequency shells is they aren't that targeted. Like I'm adding some gain to all of the frequencies with this setting below 176 Hertz. So I'm not being very specific about where I'm boosting the frequencies. But still, it sounds okay. I'm not sure if I've really sort of put the frequencies in where it's best benefiting the track right now though. Let's maybe try another option. Let's jump into another Neve emulation. This is from Waves, their VEQ4. This gives us a couple of extra options because their low frequency shelf, which even though it's just 56, 100 Hertz, 180 or 330, if I want, I can change it to be a bell curve. Gives me a few other options. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's try 56 Hertz first. Let's try 100. Yeah, definitely making things sound a little bit thicker. Let's try 180. That's nice too. Sometimes it can work actually making your shelf begin a little bit higher, but then actually adding less. It's not bad. I'm getting the same feeling I had from Logic's 1073 that I'm just not as specific as where I would like to be. Let's try changing this to be a bell filter. Maybe focusing more around 100 Hertz. Yeah, straight away, that feels like the bass and the kick drum are both sort of connecting together in that area, and I'm sort of shining a light on both of them by just boosting 100 Hertz. Yeah, definitely helping to thicken things out there. You'll see I'm just continually going back to my bypass just to double check how much I'm adding. Always tempting to add a bit too much. Yeah, somewhere 2.5 dB definitely helps us out there. Let's explore other options though. Pultec, always interesting for adding to the low end. Let's see what we can get out of this version. This is the Waves Pultec, the PuiTec. Let's try around 60 Hertz. Not bad. But I'm just not getting that nice sort of connected to both the bass and kick drum feeling that I had just previously. Let's try 100 Hertz instead. Yeah, it definitely feels like it's more the 100 Hertz area that I want to just give a little bit of extra dB just to help this pre-master out. I'm adding quite a bit there, 3.5 dB. Feels okay for it though. Let's just compare it to the VEQ4. I think I still prefer that. It's just more specific about where it's actually adding the gain. But still, both pretty good. There's no right or wrong with this, it's all just preference. A different pre-master, I might be preferring something different. Let's explore one other option though. Let's try one of the newer Neve emulations from Waves. This is the Sheps 73, so again, another emulation of a 1073 from Neve. In this plugin we've got a low frequency shelf. Let's see what that adds. So I'm at 110 Hertz there. Let's try it at 60. Sounds good. Definitely warming up the low end, thickening it out. I'm just going between 110 and 60, just listening out for if I feel like both the bass and the kick drum are benefiting from what I'm adding. Just bypass it to check. Does sound good. Now obviously another option might be to do a bit of a combination. So for example, what if we have the VEQ4 with that little boost at 100 Hertz? But maybe instead of doing so much there, just back that off maybe a dB, and maybe we combine that with the Sheps 73, so a shelf on top of a bell filter. Means I probably need less of this as well. That feels okay. Let's compare to what we had. Yeah, we definitely added some thickness to the low end. Just backing off a bit more, I might have a little bit too much. That's feeling okay. Trialing a few different options, seeing what I think works best. They all behave just subtly differently. And yeah, depending on the pre-master, depending on the track, depending on the frequency balance, I might have different preferences on different songs. But at the minute, yeah, quite liking the combination of the VEQ4 and the Sheps 73, just to add a little bit of weight to the low end.